Nice to meet you and great to see you again.
You too.
All right, horror genre you like. What made you decide to do this film?
Honestly, it was the script and the story and the book, and I've always wanted to do a movie like this. You know, I'm obviously known for the gory, violent horror films.
That's why I asked that.
But if you think about it, those movies were VHS movies. Those were sleepover movies. I saw it about probably 12, 13. But when I was like 9, 10, 11, those movies that I saw in the theater that were those seminal theater-going experiences, those are the Amblin films. That was Gremlins, Goonies, Raiders, E.T., Poltergeist. And then when I was a kid, there were these weirdo PG movies like Time Bandits, Dragon Slayer, Labyrinth, The Dark Crystal, and they were much closer to the Grimm's fairy tales end of the spectrum. And I feel like it's almost a lost form of movies because now kids' movies are very much superhero movies or animated movies. And those movies are great, but I feel like there's this void for that. You need a gateway movie. You need a movie, if you love horror movies, you love scary movies, but you want your kids to be in them, you can't take them to It or The Nun. You bring them to a movie like this, and that's what gets them excited.
Interesting. Good point. You must have had a blast. I love your character. You're fun. Was it fun to play this role?
It was, you know, and I'm a huge fan of horror, obviously, like Eli, and I love a good scare. And knowing that you're creating scares within a kind of a really a wonderful framework that's got a beating heart, and these really kooky misfit characters, you know, and my character's obviously best friends with Jack's character, who's a warlock, and their magic is really futzy and doesn't work half of the time. So that's, you know, it's quite delicious to watch.
I asked Jack and his co-star to show me their magic hands, their moves. Which you guys, do you have it?
No,
Can I
as
see?
soon as Jack starts talking about magic, he can't help himself. He just starts doing this. And so I think he's been
No, he has it.
rehearsing
That's
for
just sort of
this.
Jack from his years of Tenacious D and singing. My magic hand is there's two director's moves. There's the point and the claw. And there's the point, like, if you do that, then it looks like you're directing. And if you do the claw, it looks like you're in a very intense conversation about a scene.
Yeah.
So, and then kids go, oh yeah, so you just sort of like point
Yeah,
and then claw.
that's good.
That's
Why he's the director.
Yeah, and acting is reacting.
It's
so
reacting,
I just
exactly.
follow
So
the
she-
point.
I couldn't do that. Like if you
Yeah.
point, I'd be terrible about it.
You wouldn't know where to look.
I'd be like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
see?
Oh, you're pointing.
Do you know that we're teaching people how to act right here?
Yeah.
They're going to pull
And
this
direct.
little clip and direct.
Yeah.
They're like, that's where my career
If you look
started.
at every photo of me, I'm doing that because otherwise it doesn't really look. Otherwise I just sit around like this.
The director point.
Point or claw. Those are the only photos I do.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to finish with this. It's Halloween. Movie's coming out. Are you guys big fans of the season, Halloween?
Are you kidding me?
Okay, wow, Kate.
It is bigger than Ben-Hur in our house. Oh, my 10-year-old Iggy, it's his favorite holiday.
Iggy came to set dressed in Walking Dead, in like with a Jason mask. He mashed
zombie.
up like a zombie. He mashed up like 4 different movies because he couldn't decide which
Yeah.
outfit to wear when he came to the
Yeah.
set.
So what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh God, it all tastes the same.
I loved candy corns. Those are I only eat candy corns around
What-
Halloween.
what are
Those
candy
are like the
corns?
little orange. They look like little pumpkin color sugar triangles.
Kyle just said the same
Candy,
thing.
And they were like corn, but they were candy. It was called candy corn.
The problem is with candy in this country is that you get candy just because it's Wednesday. You know, like everyone's given. I remember I had my kids in preschool when we were down in New Orleans, and it was Valentine's Day. And they were 3, and they came home with a sack full of Valentine's candy. It's like, it's Valentine's Day. You're 3 years old. What are you doing getting candy? I try not to eat the candy.
Sweet tarts.
Wow.
So said the actress to the bishop, sweet tart. You don't have to talk yourself down
that's
like
the
that.
candy.
Wow.
I'm a sweet tart.